Cotton's logbook entry 48. I've played around with different ways I could design the house, and I think I've come up with a pretty cool idea that I think could both look pretty cool and be pretty stable. I'm thinking of building the house against the cliff, making it so that I can use it to support the weight of the whole structure instead of having to entirely rely on the base of the structure to carry the entire load. I'm definitely not an architect or anything, so I don't know much about creating designs for houses that make it structurally stable with as few materials as possible. Therefore, I'm planning on focusing a lot on making sure that the house has as much structural support as possible to ensure that it actually holds. Even if I end up wasting a bunch of resources by making it way more stable than it realistically has to be, I do prefer having an over-engineered house compared to a collapsed one. To elaborate a bit more on getting support for the house from the cliff, I was thinking of potentially being able to embed the thick bamboo poles into the cliff horizontally, making them able to hopefully absorb way more load by exerting the force from the load into the cliff instead of the parts lower down in the structure. I think thick bamboo poles are going to be the main load-bearing structure. I won't just have the poles embedded into the cliff, I'm also planning on using a bunch of them that stand vertically. Intuitively speaking, I feel like that should be more than enough to support the roof, despite roof tiles being pretty heavy.